Okay, guys, sorry, it's me. Okay, so we are live. Let me just connect so I can see your chat here. Sorry, I'm a few minutes late, but we're going to get this going. Okay, guys, so I know that we were supposed to make art paper, but instead, which I did like a sample last night. So this is one that I did. It just takes a really long time, so I think I'll have to do a process video for it. I will do that because it's a lot of steps. Okay, it's guys, really pretty. So I know that we were supposed to make art paper, but instead... Sorry, I had it on, and I don't want you guys to hear that bad noise. Alrighty, so we were going to make the art paper, but it takes a little too long. So we are going to switch gears, and we are going to make altered puzzles charms. So this should be fun. I've never made them before. I always wanted to try. So let's get started. So what you'll need is some puzzle pieces. I got this one at the thrift store for I think a couple dollars. And what you're going to do first to just help the gesso adhere to your pieces is you're just going to sand them. And you don't have to do this step, but I usually do. Just to make it a little, just to make sure that stuff sticks a little better. So I'm gonna just give it a scrub. Oh, hi everyone. Hi, good ladies. That is true. I probably should do that. Should go a few minutes before. I was running to get something, so that's why I was a little late. And then I had it on private, which does not work very well. Very good. So how are you guys doing today? So I'm just going to sand these down a little bit. And this little block I got from the dollar store. They have coarse and smooth. So I think this is the smooth one. I probably should have got the coarse one. But after you do that, then you'll just take some gesso. And you'll just give them a couple of coatings. Okay. And that just kind of hides the pattern that's behind the puzzle piece and makes your paint stick much, much better. Okay, so you'll just do that with all the pieces that you want to alter. And my friend Diana was telling me, oh, I'm using a sand block. I got it from the dollar store. Yeah, so it's really cool. So hopefully this will be a good change. I was trying to think of something fun that I could get done in an hour. I have to think about that before I make suggestions, but you'll just let those dry, brush them all with gesso. I did some before, just a couple coats. Okay. Just fun. Just gonna stick that brush there. All right, so let's do some painting, okay? So these are ones that I did the 2 coatings on. And I'm just going to just put some color down. I think I'm going to do one purple. Oh, I hate that when the paint, because I need to shake it. I always forget to shake. Do you guys ever do that? It's like, remember to shake your paint. There we go. And these are just metallics. If you want to make like regular craft paints metallic, then you can add a little bit of silver metallic paint to whatever color, and that works too. So no worries there. Let's see. And I'm going to attempt to do this with the paintbrush. I probably will. Hello, hi. Oh, I'm glad I'm not alone. I'm glad I'm not the only person that doesn't forget to sand or to shake the paint. Sorry. Alrighty. And I'm just going to begin painting this little piece here that you see with the metallic paint. And I'm just using a skewer because if I was using my fingers, then I would remove all the paint. So just to kind of, and it might need a couple coats, but we'll see. That's fun. These are really fun. My friend Diana was telling me a few months ago that she had made some, so it's like, this is fun. And they are really fun to make. I've done some, but I never posted the video. I think somehow it got lost on my old computer. So, so I'm glad I get to do it with you guys again. So you'll do that. Let's go ahead and do another purple one, but we'll kind of do it here. Oh yeah, I forget too. I totally forget to clean my glue too. Like to clean off the edge, especially of like my deco page or Mod Podge or even like my glue and water mixture. It's so bad. It's like you'd think that I would remember, but I never do, of course. So I did a lot more purple than I should have. So we're going to have 3 pieces that kind of look like that. Just like that. As I said, is that one somewhat dry? That one is. So we're going to just go back in and add a little bit of purple to this first piece. Just like that. Alrighty. So you guys working on anything special today? I'm so glad that you're able to join me. This is so fun. I always look forward to it now. I'm like, okay, sorry I was a little late. I just could not. I just, of course, like you're in your house and you think of stuff to add and that you want to use, and then you have to go search for it. Oh yeah, see? I did not clean that off, so let's see if this one just comes out. Okay, that one's pretty. I love that one. What is that one? It's the Peacock Pearl. That one's really pretty. Okay, and we're just going to give that a brush. And I will look up at the comments in a second. Let's see here. Very cool. Oh, cool. You're doing an altered Altoid tin? That is so awesome. I love those. They're so fun. I've only done the one, but I tell you, they're addicting. I bought some Altoids a couple days ago so I could use the box. I have to do another one of these because they're so fun. I am putting, so first I'm actually going to, I think that I'm going to make them into charms. So like maybe you could hang them off of a journal or a dangle, because I am going to add some beading. Hopefully we'll have time to get through that part. So yeah. Or I thought about maybe making them magnets. So they'll be like little mixed media pieces of art. So that'll be fun. Let's do this one too. Alrighty. Just like that. But there's a lot that you can do with them. I know the smallest pieces, I was at a craft show once, and this lady, she had some, which was really cool, that she had actually made into earrings. And they were really cute. Like she had all these little sayings on them. So there's a lot you can do with them. But I think mine are going to be charms and maybe magnets, depending on how they look. I might change my mind. Very cool. So I'm just going around the edges here too, because I have some extra paint left over. And I want to make that last one green that I have already prepared. Oh, that's stuck, Sharon, that you had to stop crafting. I'm sorry, I can't see your names here. Let me minimize this a bit. Oh. Well, I'm glad that you still love to watch. I hope your hands are feeling better. That's not fun. And I'm grateful that you watch. That's really awesome. And I'm so glad that you look forward to them, to these shows. So fun. Oh, what do you glaze the dominoes? Oh, I usually glaze, Heidi, I usually glaze my dominoes with Dimensional Magic. That's what I use, just because I've never had the glossy accents until now. They didn't carry it in Colorado until a few months ago, really. So yeah, so I just used Dimensional Magic. Yeah, and that's what I like to use to glaze my dominoes. But you could also use varnish if you didn't want like the little lip or the resin kind of. Very cool. Alrighty, so we are gonna let those sit just for a second, and I'm gonna kind of put those aside, and then I'll show you guys kind of what I'm going to embellish them with. So these are little butterflies that I sprayed just book page paper with, and then I punched them out with a punch that I have. And then you guys might recognize these. These are my jelly print flowers, so I might use some of those. And then I have these little stars too that I got on eBay for a couple of dollars, and they're little wooden like embellishments. And they also have these butterflies too, so I thought maybe I would paint a few of those kind of to go with our project. And I don't want these to be flat. I really want them to have some dimension, so that's why I'm painting them. So let's do one more butterfly. And I'm not sure which ones I'm going to use, so I'm just going to paint a couple of them up, and we will kind of see where we're going to go here. So what color should I use? Maybe I'll use the, I think I'll use this desert turquoise. And we will paint one of the butterflies. And then a star. But I think you can use diamond glaze and a lot of different things to glaze your domino, altered dominoes. Very cool. And I have to get my Etsy shop back open because I changed cards. They gave me a new card with the chip now from my bank, of course. So, of course, I didn't think to change my, because I do automatic payment for my Etsy shop. And, of course, I forgot to tell Etsy that they had changed my card number. So, it's kind of annoying, these new changes, huh? Like, you have to be on it, and I'm totally not. So, so that makes it a little difficult. And I'm going to do a purple one too, just a little bit. It's really cool. I went to Mulberry Paper and More, their warehouse, so I got a whole bunch of scraps from Jennifer. So I can't wait to use those in some upcoming projects for you guys. It'll be fun. Hello, everyone. I think I got a couple more people. Hi, guys. So nice to have you. This, and we're just making altered puzzle pieces. So yes, little charms. Okay, just like that. But why I was late is because I was looking for colored wire that I had gotten from eBay for super cheap, because I thought I would add some wire, like do some wire wrapping. So, yeah. But of course, I couldn't find it. That's okay. I'll have to add that later if I decide to do that. Okay. I'm redecorating my craft room, so alrighty. Okay, let's see. So I kind of have just a bunch of different things here, kind of that I can add. So I found some feathers that someone sent me in Happy Mail and some metallic string. And like some jewels and all sorts of stuff. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to kind of move this out of the way. And I really want these to be able to hang. I want them to be charms. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Big Bite and I'm going to make a hole, or probably 2 holes in them. Just like that. So see, there's 1. And I love this Big Bite. It goes through everything, and I had to use a 50% off coupon to save a few dollars, but it's totally worth it. You can do so much with these. Who is that? Okay. Oops. And you see that I didn't get them lined up, but that's okay. It wouldn't be me if it wasn't a little cricket, right? Okay, and do I have my glue? All right, I knew I had it somewhere. Okay. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to put down a word. So I have the word, so I just printed these off of my computer. I have the word believe. And I have these little water crayons that I got, but you can use acrylic paint, would work great too. And I'm just going to add just a little bit of color to this one. Just a little bit. And then I'll add some water. Let's see if I have my water brush here. So there. And it's just because I kind of wanted to go with my whole color scheme here. But these are really cheap. You can get them at Target for like $3. So, and you know, it's just slow. You just have to slowly build up your crafting supplies. I definitely have a lot more than I had before, and it's just from saving and from budgeting, and yeah. You buy a little bit at a time. Okay, and I'm just going to take this is glue and water, and I'm going to just brush that on and add my little saying here. Believe. Very nice. I'm going to just do one at a time here. And I think I wonder which one I should use. Should I use the butterfly maybe? Or what do you guys think? Or this butterfly? This is the wooden butterfly. Kind of goes, it's too matchy-matchy, isn't it? With that. So I'm thinking, or I could do a star. That would be kind of cute. Or do I want to use something else? Kind of like this though. But I think I should ink that edge first. Okay, so I'm going to use my ink here. And we are going to just to make it stand out a little bit more, kind of grunge it up a little bit, we'll add some ink to my little butterfly that I punched here. But you can embellish these however you like. And I should have got some fibers. I might have to step away just for a second because I think that I should put maybe a little bit of fiber behind it. Oh yeah, that looks much better. Don't you think? You can see it a little better. Oh, let's see. Well, I might have some here. Or what I wanted to do, which I think I might do, is I have this beautiful metallic string thread that someone gave me, which is awesome. So I'm going to just take that off, a little bit of that off. Add my glue here. And I'm just going to put some glue out on my mat. That's what I'm doing. Sorry you can't see me in camera, and I'm actually just going to use my hands here. And I think we're going to take it right up, right there. But I just think it needs some texture. Needs something on there. So we're going to take it and we're just going to wrap it. And you could use any thread. Embroidery thread's really fun. I have a lot of that, which I love to add to all sorts of projects. So fun. Okay. And I'm sorry I'm not looking up right now. This is, kind of have to look down at what I'm doing right now, but I will definitely catch up with the comments in 1 second. Good. But I'm sure you guys are talking amongst yourself. Yeah, I see that you are. Very cool. It does, Heidi. It does make smaller holes than a regular hole punch. And then they have like the second size, which is a little bit bigger than a standard hole punch. That's a good question. But it's really cool because it goes through metal and all sorts of things. So, oh goodness. I got a little bit of stuff on my word. Okay. All right. Very cool. I think we'll add a little bit more too. Just so it's a little bit more balanced. Just trying to adhere this down. Okay. Let's do one. I think my glue got a little old in there. My glue and water mixture. Okay. Ready? So we'll do. But I got mine at Joann's. Joann's, you know, they give a lot of 50% off coupons, I think more than any other craft store. So that's what I did, is I just waited till they had 50% off. And then I think it only ended up being $20 after that. So that is much better than $50. So that's how I got my big bite. Just going to kind of roll it around here. It's still hot in Colorado, guys, just like I said last week. So we're still burning. It's craziness. I should not be complaining, but I don't mind the snow. I kind of like it cold, so I'm a little bit weird that way. Ready? Then we're going to put our little butterfly on just like that. And I'm going to try to do a green one just because I totally want to use these gorgeous feathers that my friend Sherry sent me. So, yeah. All right. But see, do you guys like how that looks? I think it's really cool. So you could make it into a magnet or whatever you want. If you didn't have the big bite, no worries. So that's cool. And we could even add maybe a few jewels to the center. I think that'd be good. Oops, I lost some of my words that I made from before. Let's see, do I have my, just going to use my tweezers here. I got these from the dollar store, and they work very, very well. Okay, just to put things on. So I'm just going to kind of spill some out. I don't know, do I have any purple in here? I might not have purple. They give you quite a bit of colors though, so maybe. Oh yes, I like that. Let's use the other one. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, so we'll do that one for sure. Oops. If I can pick it up. This seemed like a good idea. I saw people doing it and it looked so fancy, but I don't know if I have the right tweezers for this. Let's see. Okay, that one's a little better. I think we'll use that one. Okay, so I'm just going to take a skewer here, and I will make a dot of glue where I want my little charm to go. Hopefully you guys can see this. Sorry I can't zoom in because it'll get you all messed up, but we'll just take it and stick it on there, like so. Oh, I really love this. Okay. Very cool. So I'm just going to set that one aside to dry, and then I'm going to paint a green one. Okay. I'm going to leave out a green because I really want to use some of those feathers. And how are we doing on time? So it took us about 30 minutes to make that one. But we'll have time to make another one. And we did paint up little embellishments and stuff. So we're going to give ourselves a break, right? Oh, yes, absolutely. And they do. It's great. They do take coupons on your phone now. It's awesome. So if you forget, that's what I do. I totally go in there and Michael's has like free Wi-Fi. So I use their Wi-Fi and I download their ticket. I'm like, okay, this is great. So yes, all the little things that we crafters have to think about to save a few bucks, but it helps. And they don't mind. I mean, they make millions of dollars off of us. So it's very nice that they give back and encourage us to shop with coupons. So I never feel guilty. Like that. Oh, geez. This one will not come together at all. Let's see. And of course, this is the green that I really want to use, but maybe it came out now. And I think we're going to do two tones. Alrighty. Oh yeah, that one is not working very well, that green. So we'll use this one. And that's a pretty green, isn't it? It's like a festive green. I think I've tried to use this before, but it did not work. For some reason, the binder is all messed up. Wow, I don't like when that happens. And again, this is just metallic paint, and these are puzzle pieces. Sorry, I'm missing the conversation. This is much more involved than I thought, but yes, but hopefully you guys are enjoying talking to each other. That's the fun part of a live show, huh? And you get to meet new people and make new friends, which is great. Awesome. And let's do another one in green too while I have it out. So have you guys ever made altered puzzle pieces before? They're so fun. All right. Okay. So we are going to do kind of the same thing with this one in pink, but we might change it a little bit. So I'm definitely going to use the feathers. Let me open those up. Oh, that was pretty. So maybe like one there, and wonder if I have another really tiny one. And one there. Wish I had one. Like that. Oh, I like that. Okay. Let me see if I have any. I don't think I like it with my jelly flowers. Let's see if I have something else. Ooh, I have hearts. That might work. They're kind of big hearts though. That's okay. Kind of looking through the things that I picked out to see if there's anything that will work well with those. Well, let's do the hearts. I like the hearts. We'll do the hearts. Let's find the smallest one that I have, and we'll paint it up really nice. I have kind of a, maybe, I wonder how that would work with the aqua green. Let's try, or the sea aqua. See how that would work. You see that I use the same paintbrush a lot, but I do. I just kind of clean it off and we go to town. Ooh, actually, this is great. And then I can put the word on the heart. That'll work. That'll work. That'll work. Okay. Alrighty. So I'm just going to glue this down. I still have my little pile of glue here. I use my fingers a lot, so do not be offended. Very cool. Okay. Alright, and we'll let that dry just for a second. Alrighty. And I will pick out another word, and we will also color that one. So let's do, we have love, hope, and peace. Maybe peace. Because we definitely need some more peace in the world, right? Okay, and maybe we'll give it a little bit of contrast. So I think I'm going to do blue, because I think blue and green go well together. And again, I'm just going to take it and just add a little bit of color to it. And then I'm going to take my water brush, and I'm going to just spread out that color a bit. And if you wanted to, you could even ink around the edge of this piece of paper, but I don't think I'm going to do that. Take that, and again, I'm going to use my glue and water mixture. That is a little bit, just going to use my fingers. I use my fingers a lot, sorry guys. And we're just going to take this and put this right on there. It says peace. Just like that. And I'm going to remove some of that glue just so that I can ink around it. Again, just to give it so that it pops out. It's already going to be 3D, but I think it needs to pop a little bit. And you know what I forgot to do is make the holes first before you add the embellishments. Absolutely, that's what you should do. All right, so let's take it and we will use the big bite again. Oh. Okay, and I do want to make a dangle for this. Hopefully I'm doing okay on time. We might have to go a little bit over, guys, but we will. But if you have to leave, you have to leave. So no worries there. I understand completely. Okay. Very cool. Okay. Awesome. So I will just let those dry for a second, and I can see you guys' comments. Hi, Nancy. How are you? And Cassandra, how nice to see you. Wow, I'm so happy that you guys all came. Oh my goodness, I missed some stuff, I see. Oh, cool, clay cutters at the Cassandra said. Wow, that's cool. Ooh, I should not have done that. Hopefully I didn't lose you guys. Okay, cool. I was trying to kind of see what the chat was there. Am I clear? So I'm just kind of going up a little bit so I can kind of see what you guys are talking about. Is someone from Italy? Oh yeah, I'm sorry, Michelle. It sucks that there's not a Joanna's near you. But you can order online and they do pretty good shipping, so. Oh, that sucks. I hate when they don't put things close to us creative people. That's so funny. Okay. And someone said my name. Oh, hello, Joker Soul 69. I'm so glad that you're here. That's wonderful. Oh, perfect. Well, I'm glad that you ladies joined me for the first live show. Yes, okay. So I think this is good now. Let's add a little bit of ink around the heart. Do you guys order a lot of stuff on eBay? It takes it a while to get to you, but they really have some good deals. So I always like checking and seeing the stuff that they have. Like you can get really cheap jewels and double-sided tape and all sorts of stuff. So, and it's usually just a few dollars, and I've never had anything not come, even though it's from China. Yeah, so kind of a cheap little crafty trick that I use. Okay, especially for like little embellishments and that kind of stuff. It's fun. Okay, so we're gonna add some tacky glue to the back of this heart, and we're gonna put it right on top of our feathers that I had to use. Hopefully they're stable. Let's see. Just gonna press down a little bit on it, but I think it's okay. Awesome. Okay, so we are just gonna set that aside to dry for right now. And I'm just gonna smush that paint down. Okay, so I'm gonna do a little bit of a cleanup here, and then we will move on to our next step, which is we're gonna do some beading, which will be fun because I want to make these into actual charms. So, or at least to have a few little dangles. I like dangles. Cover up my ink here. And if you wanted to, you could even ink the pieces, and that would be cool too, like after you get done making them. But these are the two that we have so far. I'll put them in view so you're not just looking at me cleaning, looking at something entertaining. Oh, that's okay, Jolene. Don't worry about it. We are making altered puzzle pieces. So these are the two that I made so far. And all I did was gesso and paint and then add little embellishments on them. I did make a few little holes too. So it's super simple to follow, very easy technique. Alrighty. Okay. So let me get out. So when I do beads, I usually just work on a piece of felt. Works really well. Yeah, and it works great. So that's what I'm going to do. Cool, and hopefully you guys will be able to see. Oh, you know what? Oh my gosh, I forgot a step, of course. That's what I was going to do. So for these, for the background too, what I love to do, and I knew that they were missing something, is that I like to add some stamping. So this is my big stamp, but I just want to show you how beautifully these take ink. See? And it creates kind of a really pretty background. And I wish that I would have remembered, but I am going to try to add a little bit to some places on these. Now what we can do is, even though I hate to do that, we can take that off, because I really think the stamping adds something to it. So we'll just, and we can just re-glue it on. Probably won't do that with the green one, but I can do it with this purple one. And then I don't like to waste the ink, so I'm going to just kind of put it on my board there. And then we'll, I don't recommend that you do that. I recommend that you stamp first, but since I forgot, and I put them right here so that I remember, I have a whole stack of background stamps. Like, hello, Shemi. Oh my goodness, okay. So we're on track now. Alrighty. Okay. Awesome. Okay. So now, so that's how it looks, and then you would add, you know, your embellishments on top. And I will have to figure out a way to add something onto this green one because it needs something else. Maybe I can add a string of pearls or something. Well, since I added the blue, why don't I add some of this blue trim that I got from eBay? because it's a little flat, I think. So that'll be pretty. Ooh, I kind of like that actually. It's really zhuzhy, isn't it? Okay. So I'm just going to take my little cutters here and we're going to try to give this a cut. Should work, I hope. There we go. And I'm just going to take my tacky glue. My tacky glue, I can never like get it to come out of the top because I never close it up right and I need to clean it out every time, but I never do that. So, yeah. So I end up just using my fingers, which is not the best, but it works. So I like that. Since I didn't do the stamping, we'll go with that. Okay, let's get this back out. Perfect. I'm going to kind of put that aside. Okay. And what I have here is just some seed beads. So I did like a greenish blue for that one. I thought that would be pretty. And then I have kind of some gold. And I thought I had one more. Oh, I'm going to drop some on the floor, but I have some of these too. So let's get out some beads and kind of see what we want to do here. So I think let's start maybe with the purple one. So I think that one is probably drying a little bit faster. So I'm just going to put some beads out. And I will grab some wire. And I really love these golds, so we're going to add a few of those. And I use the felt because the beads won't move around on it. If I was just to do it on my here, then it would. So that's why. Just FYI. And then I have some charms around here too. So how about we add a charm? So I have some charms. So I have a cross, I have a feather, I have a butterfly. I think maybe let's do the feather. Just because feathers are cool. And let's do some. So I have some wire here. And this is wire from the hardware store. I'm not going to wear this piece, so I get 22 gauges and quite a bit. Like I think it's like 10 yards for, yeah, 100 feet for like $3 at the hardware store. So that's how I do my wire for like projects where I'm going to do wire wrapping and things that aren't going to touch the skin. So I'm going to cut off a length of it. Okay. And I am going to make a loop. Okay. So I'm going to do 90 degrees that way, like so. And then I'm going to take my round nose pliers. And I just want to loop at the end. Oops. Okay, that will work. All right, so we have a loop just like that. And that's what I'm going to hang this off of. Okay. But first I'm going to put on my beads. Okay, so let's bead a few things here. And these beads I got from Panda Hall, but again, you can get a lot of great beads from eBay for super cheap, or even Etsy. Because sometimes you just need bulk beads, you know, like nothing too specific or fancy. Oops, I think this wire is too deep for my, oh no, maybe not. I was like, oh my gosh, I won't be able to use these pretty gold beads, but let me do it. And I think we're going to go over a few minutes, so I hope you guys don't mind. If you have to go, like I said, that's all right. But we just kind of want to get these two completed for you on camera. There we go. Kind of hard to find that hole sometimes for these little beads. Now you could also just use an eye pin and that would work too, but I wanted these to really dangle a lot. So that's why I am doing it this way. Cool. And I got these seed beads from Walmart. Sometimes they can be closed, the little gold ones. So that's why you probably see me skipping around some of the beads, but you know, they're $1.50. You know, it's like, what can you do? Cool. Okay, and I think, let me hold this against my piece. Okay, I really like it there. That's really pretty. Okay, so I am going to trim a little bit off because you only need about an inch or an inch and a half to make a beautiful loop. So do that. And again, we're going to just fold it over 90-degree angle like so. I'm going to get it as close to that bead line as I can. Just like that. Alrighty. Do you guys have any fun plans for this weekend? Hello. Hi, Eileen. It's so great to have you here. How wonderful. Happy late birthday. So we're just going to give these a trim, just like that. I hope you had a very special day. Very good. And we're just going to make a loop. Eileen has a very awesome channel. I will link it below once YouTube fixes it a little bit. Like after I get done with the live shows, then they have to, it's not available right away. So, yes. But she has inspired a lot of my work. I made a beautiful 3D heart canvas, and it was totally inspired by her. She's a great inspiration, and she has great tutorials, very easy to follow. She's amazing. So I hope you guys check her out if you don't know about her. Very cool. Okay, so we are going to take this and add it to our thing here. Hopefully it will go through. We do nothing, however. I should use a jump ring. Yeah. Let me get a jump ring here. That will make it easier. Okay, cool. So, a couple of jump rings. Did I take them upstairs? I'm taking them upstairs. So, what I'm thinking is, let me see if I have one. Let's see if I have one in here. I think I do have one. Hopefully it's big enough. I'm looking for a jump ring, and I have some upstairs, but I don't really run upstairs. Let's see here. There we go. Hopefully these are big enough to go around that little thing there. Okay, let's try these. So we're just going to open up a jump ring, and we're going to pray that it's a big one so we can stick on our little dangle there. open it up pretty wide. Okay. I don't know if that's going to work. I don't think it is. Okay, guys. So we can't hang on the dingle, but we are going to, I will figure this out. Maybe I can take this thin wire just for now. This is very thin wire. And I will make another loop. That's what we'll do, and then we'll attach it. That's what we'll do. But it would be better if you used a jump ring. And not been like me, but I totally forgot to bring down the jump rings. But we make it work with what we have, right? At least on this channel. Very cool. All right. Okay. And then we can open our dangle. And we can just squish it down, squish, squish. Alrighty. And then we will trim. Probably just use scissors for that part. Do that. So that's the way it looks so far. And then we're going to add this to the end. So we'll just open this little part up. And I should be able to get this on much easier than before. And then if I want to, I could put a jump ring on top. But it's a little dangly little altered piece. So I love it. And I think I'm just going to ink the edges. That. I just think it adds something. But these are so fun. I will definitely be making more of these little altered pieces. Alrighty, bye, Laura. Alrighty. Okay, so that's the way it looks completed. So I really like the way it turned out. That's kind of cool. Thank you guys for joining me. So we'll do this one and then I will let you guys go. Sorry, I went over a little bit. I try to keep it to an hour, but sometimes we go a little over for fun projects like this. So, so I'm going to grab some more of that wire and we're going to make another dangle for the green one now. Great, so again, and this time I think I'm going to make it a little bit shorter. And these are greenish colors, so we'll use some of the greenish color. Hi, Michelle. That's cool. Well, thank you, Rhonda. I'm so happy that you guys are able to join me. It's such a treat. I look forward to this now. I'm like, this is really fun. I see why people like to live stream. It's a lot of fun. It's a different dynamic because it's like you're with me. Oh, no, Eileen, there's no timer, so I can go as long as I want. But I just try to keep it to an hour, just in case people only have an hour. So that's it. It's just a deadline that I set for myself. But no, there's no timer. Alrighty, so we're going to create another loop here, little loop-de-loop. Okay, there we go. And I will grab another charm too in a second. just want to stick some of these on. So I usually like to do twos. I always do so, two small, two large, two different beads. But I see why these altered puzzle pieces are really cool. I really enjoy making them. This is great. Ooh, altered bottle caps. Eileen has some great tutorials on altered bottle caps. So you definitely have to check those out, ladies. And I have some bottle caps that I bought. So I need to do a tutorial on those too. So that will definitely be coming up. She has some great ones. So I hope you check them out. Cool. All right. So we're going to make another loop here. So we're going to do close to the beads as I can, and I just fold it over. And then I'm just going to take it and make a loop. And hopefully we won't have to do that funny thing with the light wire, but if we do, that's okay. Okay. Looks like one of my seed beads is trying to escape into the loop. Of course it is. There we go. Okay, so that's the way that one looks. Okay, and then we'll add a charm. I think I have a pretty little ballerina, so we'll add that one. What does that go with the heart and the feathers? I don't know, but I think it'll be cool. Ooh, maybe, ooh, I have a heart. Ooh, yes, I think we'll use the heart. Ooh, maybe the heart, and too bad I don't have one of those in green. Oh, that would work. Well, actually, I might have to add that anyway. But I will link the videos that Eileen has for the bottle caps. It's really cool. She has a lot of great ideas. So fun. Ooh, or a butterfly. That would be pretty. I can't decide. Which one do you guys like better? I don't know. Maybe the heart or the butterfly. I'll kind of put it together and see here. The butterfly's kind of cool. Heart. But you know what? I don't really like the charms. I think I'm going to do just the little shell because there's so much going on here. Because I added so much that I think that we will just, and I think I'm going to have to do the same funny little thing with the wire. So next time I will remember to bring jump rings. But we're alive, so we're just going with the flow here. So we're going to take it and, yeah, I'm going to make a makeshift little jump ring that does not look like a jump ring thing going on here, but just so I can attach my little dingle. Okay, so let's just attach. Alrighty. Okay. I leave myself enough room to go in there. I think so, but it's a little tricky though. And I will paint the back of these just to finish them up a little bit. Stop spitting on me, little dangly bitch. Okay, let's see if I can do something here. Okay, there we go. That should be better. Normally when I do jewelry, I hold it right up to my face, so it's a little different doing it on camera. Okay, so we'll do that, and we will attach. Oops. And I lost it. It went overboard. Let's try this again. I should have left it alone a little bit. So Gave myself a little bit more room to put it in there, but I did not do that. I think we got it now. We have it, we have it, we have it. Hopefully I can keep it in there. Okay, and I will remember, I recommend that you use sharp rings for this and not like me. Okay, perfect. All right, there we go. That'll work. Okay, and then I'm just going to add this to the bottom. Hopefully I'm in view so you guys can see. And I'm just using my flat nose pliers here. Fun. So that one's kind of cool too, right? So we'll just kind of alrighty guys, and we are done. And thank you for sticking with me to the end. You that did. Perfect. Okay. So there we go. So those are my two altered puzzle pieces. So super fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Okay. And again, I'm sorry for going over a little bit, but I had fun creating with you. It's only by 3 minutes, actually. I thought it would be longer, so that's not too bad. Okay, guys, so I will see you next time. Have a fabulous day. Eileen, maybe one time, because I'm in Google Hangout, so maybe we can do a Hangout together. That would be fun. And we can both craft together. That'd be great. Thank you, Helen. I'm so glad that you like them. And I think I will make them into magnets for the refrigerator. I think they'll be totally cute. So I'm going to take a picture and put up a little card. But they're totally cute. These are fun. Oh, my pleasure, Nancy. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm so happy. So we'll be back next week, same time, 10 a.m. Mountain Time. And I will think of another project to do. And this time I will do it before. Yes, but I will have a tutorial on how to make this art paper too. But it just took a lot longer than I thought. Oh, cool. Well, Eileen, I will definitely get in touch with you so we can do it. Because I think it would be great to create with you on camera and we can kind of share. It'll be really fun. So, okay, guys. So have a great day. And you guys are awesome as always. Sorry I wasn't able to interact the way that I normally do, but it was super fun. And I will see you next week. So have a fabulous day. Bye-bye. And I'm going to write bye in here for you guys. I haven't wrote anything in the little bye. So... but it's great. I'll keep the window open. Okay, everyone, have a great day. Bye-bye. Oh, thank you, Lori. They did turn out great. I love the way they look. So I have all these to do. So I'm going to work on those, which is great. And I will have to show you guys a picture of how they turn out. Thank you, Nina. Thanks, Annie. Thanks, Angela. Absolutely, Angela. I hope God will be willing and we'll see you again. Yes. Okay, bye-bye, guys. Have a great day. See you next time. Thank you for joining me. It means a lot. I love the purple one, too. It's really pretty.